allegiance together. I pledge of
I pledge
allegiance to the flag
of the
United States of America
and to the
and to the
republic
republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen. So again, welcome to the DFW Veterans Chamber of Commerce. Happy to gather everybody here today on this beautiful Friday, a little cloudy, but still a beautiful day nonetheless. Just want to tell everybody that, the DFW Veterans Chamber of Commerce is here to help all of us grow personally and professionally. We do support the cause of supporting our veterans in the community. You do not need to be a veteran to be a member. I'm a Patriot member. My father was a veteran. So as long as we have a shared mission in helping our veterans and helping each other, we're all good. This week, I actually attended the Entrepreneur 5.0 workshop that was led by Christy, and it was an incredible workshop. I met Michael Chavez there. Chris joined us for a little bit, and Zip was there, and so was Patrick. And it was just a great program that made you think a little bit more about the progression and the future of business, right? And so those are the type of educational opportunities that really can add value to your business and help you stay on the forefront. Alex, also, thank you for sponsoring lunch. That was delicious. So appreciate you always. Anyway, so this group is also about networking, getting to expand your circles. The more people you know, the more you can influence and help. And more that can help you. So I plan to schedule a one-on-one with you, Michael. So I'll get in touch with you there. But everyone, please put your chat, your contact information in the chat. That'll allow everybody to kind of contact each other and get to know each other a little bit better, because that's really where a lot of the networking happens, is after this meeting. So each week during the month, we meet every Friday, 7 o'clock, or actually the official meeting, 7:30 to 8:30. We will normally do a round robin with guest speakers. The last Friday of the month, we do a deep dive workshop where we bring an educational speaker in. So today we will do a round robin introduction, allowing all of us to kind of introduce ourselves. I'll pass it on to Chris Smith to take it on from there.
Awesome. Good morning, everybody. Thanks, Irving. Welcome to the DFW Veterans Chamber. If this is your first time, please consider joining us. This is a great group of people, and you'll learn that pretty quick. We do, many of us are veterans, but you don't necessarily, like Irving said, you don't necessarily have to be a veteran to be a part of our chamber. Just be passionate about being a patriot, right? And without further ado, what we'll do now is we're going to go around and give everybody the opportunity to give their 30-second commercial.
All right. So,
It's Chris.
your internet outside's not so good.
Man down, man down.
As you do that, please let us know what your veterans is. So if you are, I'll remind you again, please put your contact information. Oh, I must have froze. Did I freeze?
Yeah,
you're back though.
You're back.
Okay, sorry about that. So please put your contact information in the chat. And yeah, I guess my coverage isn't so good out here on my patio. I may have to move inside. So we'll go ahead and start off our 30-second commercials with Michael Arick. Go ahead, sir.
I appreciate you all being here. Good morning. Thank you for your service. Thank you for everything you did for the country. Just want to give a testimonial out to some people that I do know on the call that I met recently. Christine, thank you for, inviting me to the meeting. Thank you. Michael, I'm excited to meet you. Michael Chavez, I got your meeting this morning, so I'm excited to do a one-on-one with you. And Lloyd Donaldson, great guy to do business with. So my name's Mike Arick. Nobody special. I'm a real estate agent in New York and Florida. And what I realized, every time I sold a home, I never got paid again. So I partnered up with a company about 4 years ago that deals with residual income, passive income, where we, provided services that everybody needs, wants to use. But on May 9th of this year, we partnered up with a company called impact healthcare, where we provide healthcare for any business, anybody that's a 1099 employee, or anybody that's sick and tired of paying those high fees. You get to choose your own doctor, and you can live and work wherever you want. It's a nonprofit organization where you can now get health insurance for a very, very low cost. It's not insurance. I shouldn't be saying that word. It's health care. So health insurance is for profit, as we all agree. Health sharing's not for profit, and that's what we do. It came from the Christian communities and all that. So we're excited about it. It's in a direct sales concept now too. So there's also an opportunity for you to get paid too. So I have over 975 people all over America and teach them how to make residual income in the healthcare business. We're saving businesses 50 to 7%. So we're excited about it. Anybody that has employees that wants to save money, you get a hold of me, and I would love to get to know who you are. And thanks for being here, all ready to go on a Friday on Labor Day. Enjoy your weekend. Okay.
Right.
I'm going to give it out to somebody else, and my contact information is down below. Do I just pick somebody out? Is that what I do, Chris?
No, I'll go around. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, Lee. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everybody. Lee Scott. I'm a retired United States Marine. I currently work as a worship minister here in the Dallas area. I work with Dignity Memorial, helping people plan their exit strategy. Because if you don't plan it, your kids are going to plan it for you, and you're probably not going to like their choices. So give me a call. I'd love to talk to you and help you through that process. Lee Scott, United States Marine and Dignity Memorial.
Awesome. Thank you, Lee. All right, Patrick.
Good morning. Patrick Walker, 27-year Coast Guard guy. But I was on aviation. The water still scares me, which is odd because I sell cruises for a living. I owner of a Expedia Cruises brick and mortar travel agency located in Frisco. Yeah, we still exist, and we're having a bang up year, having a good time. I want to get more into the incentive and group travel. So anybody that you know that is leading a sales team or contacts that wants to do some training at sea, that would be awesome. Looking forward to the speaker today. Thanks. Have a good day.
Awesome. Thank you, Patrick. All right, Christine. Good morning. Christine Walker. Sorry.
Christine Walker. I'm the editor, publisher, and owner of At Ease Veterans Magazine. It's a national quarterly magazine, 100% written by veterans for veterans. We are honest, often unfiltered, but always real. And we always have room for contributing writers and advertisers. So if you're interested, reach out to me. My information's in the contact, in the chat box.
Awesome. Thank you, Christine. All right. And I believe our newest member, Eugene. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Eugene. I am a Power Media CEO in the Houston area. Why do I help the United States business owner creating about their own IT web design and SEO? Also using a social media marketing help the United States business owner doing the business of social media advertisement. Also, I help the insurance agent, real estate agent, financial agent, and multi-level marketing agent using the social media ad and every single day helping them get a lot of high quality leads and make a lot of sale because I'm in Taiwan and the United States real estate broker and the real estate agent. I using my own social media ad, social media scale every single day. I got a lot of high quality leads in the US and Taiwan and I make a lot of money in the sale. So I'm Eugene and Power Media CEO. Thank you very much.
I think Chris froze
Chris
again.
Did-
Oh, there
did-
you
he
are.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I back now? All right.
Yes.
Thanks, Eugene. All right. We'll go to Lloyd and I'll move my location so maybe I can get some better internet.
Oh, good morning, everyone. Repeat after me. I'm alive.
I'm alive.
Live.
Awake.
I'm
Awake.
awake.
Great.
And I feel great.
I feel great with coffee.
Hey, guys, I say this because today the days the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. If you think about it, you didn't have to wake up this morning. And if you really think about it, a lot of people didn't. So I do something pretty mundane. I help people to make money. I help people to save money. I help people to save money by saving on the services they use every day. And I help people make money by teaching them how to help other people save money. The A good referral for me is going to be a business owner, anywhere from 1 to 100 employees, and real estate professionals. So if you know anyone in either of those professions, I really would appreciate a referral. Lloyd Dobson with Electric Lloyd. I'm retired military, Master Sergeant, and my contact information will be in the chat box. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Lloyd. All right, we'll go to JR. Good morning. Good to see you on here.
Good morning, everyone. JR, Vice President, co-founder of the Veterans Ranch, where we work with veterans and their families through horses, corporately based in Lakeland, Florida, expanding now across the nation through our affiliate ranch program. The one thing we always want to remember is our special friend, Bucky, ask people to give a buck about veterans. So if you give a buck about veterans, come support great veteran organizations like a lot of the ones in the meeting here this morning and all around this great country. And you can hit us with all our contact info in the chat. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, JR. All right, Michael Chavez. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm a retired chief petty officer. I'm the host of the Michael Chavez podcast, also known as The Other Side of the Bed, powered by the OBBM network. I've come to learn without the proper mindset and goals, people tend to live uninspired lives. My 20 years in the Navy and travels around the world taught me the importance of helping people to succeed, which led me to become a PGI consultant and founder of Conspired Goal Setters, which I help people to live their best life and achieve their dreams. I definitely help people with performance and mindset. That is the biggest thing. Help them to change and transform their thoughts into something positive. My ideal clients are people who want to change. Personal development is a choice, not a requirement of life. And there's no such thing as I'm too old to change. And my contact has been submitted in the chat.
Awesome. Thank you, Michael. Thanks for joining us this morning. All right, Paul, good morning, sir.
Well, good morning, Chamber. What a great Friday morning this is. Early September, temperatures are better, and getting a little rain, so that's wonderful. So I'm Paul Hendricks with the Veterans Center of North Texas, and we are a veterans outreach organization supporting veterans and their families every day in North Texas. So if you are a veteran, which a good lot of you are, or you know a veteran that could use support, advice, information, or just wants to tell a story, that's what we do every day. My information is in the chat box. Thank you, Paul Hendricks.
All right, so Chris continues to get frozen here and there, so we're going to go with Crystal.
He's in transit right now.
Oh, Alex.
Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you. My name is Alex Segal, Sampax 5-star Ford and 5-star Chevrolet. I'm here to help out with your automotive needs. It's good to see some of you at the seminar this week. Look forward to seeing the rest of you at other times, possibly at the Carrollton Circle, second Tuesday of the month at 6 o'clock at Barrel and Bones in downtown Carrollton. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you, Alex. Crystal.
Good morning. I'm Crystal with the Community Learning Center. It's a nonprofit technical school in Fort Worth. We serve veterans and their immediate family members. And I'm a retired Navy counselor, senior chief. So good morning, brother.
Thank you. Joel.
Joel Batalski with the Greater Dallas Veterans Council. And as you know, we have 2 federal holidays this month. We have Labor Day on Monday, and we have Patriots Day on Sunday, September 11th. And we're celebrating today at the Veterans Resource Center here on Lancaster Avenue. Today we have a free lunch for all the veterans. So if you have time, stop by. We have fish. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel. Ron Jones.
Good morning. My apologies this morning. Traveling to Memphis again. But anyway, I'm here. I'm a professional musician that's been doing this since I was 6 years old. So I have over 50 years experience doing this. I am the one individual that can help any age person, from children. So if you have a child or a grandchild and you want to make sure that they get to go to college and never pay, I can help them. If you happen to be 50 years or older, go buy a baby grand piano and let me come teach you how to play it, because then you'll never have to worry about dementia and Alzheimer's. So music has a great form of being able to help people of any age. Also, if you need someone to come and do a performance for you, I have 2 bands, and I also perform by myself if you need that to be done. So I'm a pianist and a vocalist. I teach piano and voice, and that's who I am. Ron Jones with Memorial Music. Allow me to tickle your fancy. And Christy, if you don't mind putting my information in the chat, it's kind of hard doing it driving down the highway.
I sure will.
Thank you.
Chris, are you back? Oh, no. Okay. Zip. All righty.
Zip, if you're talking, you're muted.
Zip, are you mute? You're muted. There you go.
Okay, I came to the sun part. Hey, it's Zippity Doodah, Zippity Day. Plenty of CBG out there, lots in our bottles. So if you know somebody with PTSD, you're taking opioids, or kids going back to school that have ADHD, I've seen amazing results with that. There's no THC in our product, so you can safely take it. And the other thing that we found out that the same company is, over COVID, everybody gained 20 to 30 pounds. And we can help you take that off in 30 days with some supplements and eating regular food. I'm Zip, putting the drops in you and tight.
All right. Thank you. Patrick Alcorn.
Good morning. U.S. military veterans are more than their incapacities. U.S. military veterans are more than their mental incapacities. They're more than their physical incapacities. They're more than homeless individuals and individuals with financial difficulties. U.S. military veterans deserve to live the American dream of small business ownership. My name is Patrick Alcorn, and I'm the founder of the Veterans Business Outreach Center at the University of Texas at Arlington and the Business Beyond the Battlefield Conference. For those of you who are looking for free resources to start, grow, or expand your business, we are an SBA resource partner funded to do just that, to help you grow, improve, and prosper your business. Don't miss your opportunity to join us for free for 3 days of networking to grow your business at the virtual Business Beyond the Battlefield Conference coming up October 5 through 7 in Arlington, Texas. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Did I miss any other members? Oh, Brian, go for it.
Brian Gibson.
Oh. You went on. There we
Yeah,
go.
I'm technically not savvy today. We are currently working on our first facility to house 12 single veterans and 2 veterans with their families. We are so happy to be working with JR and the Veterans Ranch so they can bring their equine therapy here. My contact information is there. We are working on getting programs, a fellowship breakfast, and a peer-to-peer support group going on here at the FOB, but we got some hard work to do. So any help spreading our message. And my best client is somebody who wants to give $22 a month to save a veteran's life. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you. Chris, do you want to take over? We are down to the leadership, I believe.
Okay. So we got Crystal and Alex while I was messing with my internet. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So now we'll go to our leadership team. We'll start with Irving. Go ahead, Irving.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Irving Chung. I'm the Director of Entrepreneurship for the Chamber, but I'm also a franchise consultant with Fran Choice. I help people explore franchising as a business opportunity, either as a second income or a primary income. If you're looking for a career transition, happy to work with veterans, anyone in the corporate world who's burnt out, people who want to just make more money in their own business, control their own time, and have control of their financial future. My services are free, so certainly pass on my information to anyone you know who's in transition or is just curious about business ownership. I also want to connect with business coaches, life coaches, transition coaches. They're great partners with me, and I can be a great resource to them. So definitely, pass on my information to anyone in that space. Couple of interesting businesses came up this week. Businesses that people don't think about. Most of the time when people think franchise, they think fast food, and that's the farthest from the truth. For example, mobile dog grooming is hugely blowing up. Parking lot striping is an pretty much unknown business, very little competition. So a lot of these obscure businesses make huge amounts of money. So, and very easy to manage. So anyway, just some fun ideas to think about. Also, side note, I need really, really good internet connections in my home, like Chris. I do business out of my home every day. If any of you guys know a local IT company or IT person that can help put in either some network wiring or just a better internet mesh network, it just frustrates the heck out of me. So let me know, put it in the chat or shoot me an email or text. Thanks.
Irving, we have an IT member in our business directory. I will send that to you. And we also know
that's
Victor.
local.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
His brother was just the face of his business. And he was living in another city,
Right.
but he's local here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha. All right, good. Yeah, no, I always thought it was that he wasn't local. So
No, he's local. I'll send you that information right now.
Okay, gotcha.
Awesome. Thank you, Irving. All right. Christine, good morning.
Good morning. I'm Christine Dean, your DFW Networking Diva, connecting you who you want to know through networking and marketing. So if you're looking to try something new, reach out and let me know, and I'll help guide you through that process. The beauty of having a coach at your fingertips. I also do the marketing for the chamber. So if you want to find out more about more visibility within the chamber, please reach out to me and I will be glad to help.
Awesome. Thank you, Christine. All right. I guess I will pass it to our president, who will pass it back to me, and then we'll announce our speakers. So good morning, Christy.
Morning to everybody. I'm always happy to be here on Fridays. I actually can't wait for Friday. It's my favorite time of the week, even though it's super early. I do enjoy seeing your faces and talking to you and just chit-chatting between 7 and 7:30. So if you've not been at our 7 to 7:30 little group meet, I encourage you to come in and meet us. The event on Tuesday was well received. We're going to be adding a lot of value to our chamber with the onboarding. So even though you are an existing member, starting October, we will be doing an onboarding series, and that will be for everybody. Because there's added value that we're going to be bringing into the chamber. So when you get that email, make sure that you RSVP. It'll be on Zoom. It'll be free. It'll be the first Thursday of the month, I believe. Correct, Christine? Yeah, I think that's what we said. And so you don't want to miss those. Also, VetX, if you were a member by the end of July for the chamber, you have now been entered into the VetX app. I finally finished that yesterday. Yay. That was a lot of back-end work, but you are now uploaded on there. So you need to go to the VetX and just create your account, which is free to everybody. That includes all of our resources. Yes, Irving. All of our veteran resources, as well as our veteran chamber members, are on the VetX app. And if you don't know what the VetX app is, it's on our website. So Christine, if you want to post that real quick on the in the chat so that everybody can go check it out. You can also go to vetx.org X, like the X letter, and then change.app. That's our website. It'll give you more information. And what else are we saying? I think that was it. So thank you again so much. My information, if you have questions, my calendar is in the chat. Go ahead and book an appointment with me. I'm always here. My open door for you guys. My cell phone is also on the chat. You can also send me a text. Chris, back to you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Chris Smith. I'm a 22-year veteran of the Air Force, retired as a senior master sergeant. I was actually a Russian linguist, so that's a little bit about me. Right now, I serve on the board of the chamber here, and I help schedule the member spotlight speakers. So I'm going to put my contact information in the chat right now. If you're a member of our chamber and you haven't had the opportunity to speak to our chamber, please reach out to me either by phone, by email, and we'll get you scheduled to speak to our chamber. So we do have some slots open. So just reach out to me and we'll get that filled. This morning we have a member spotlight speaker. His name is Joey Vega.
Chris, let me hold on for a second. He's not a member. He is one of our corporate sponsors. So
okay.
Just
sorry about that. Yeah,
that's
so
okay.
corporate sponsor, Joey Vega. He is with
Elite Energy Consulting.
Energy Consulting. Yep. I just wanted to make sure I got it right. I knew it was Elite, but Joey's also a fitness pro, right, Joey?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and turn it over to Joey. And Joey, I noticed that you had a 707 area code, so you must be from that Fairfield, Vacaville area somewhere. Right?
Yes, sir. That's a very good guess. How'd you know that?
I have one too. So I was stationed at Travis for a while.
Okay. Yep. I was right there in Vacaville, very close. So hello, everybody. Yes, my name is Joey Vega. I want to start off by thanking everybody for their service. Although I'm not a veteran, I am a patriot. So a little bit about myself. I'm 24 years old. I do have a background in personal training, physical fitness. Did that for about 5 years, right before COVID happened. COVID came through. With that, I started doing the solar energy consulting. So I am a solar energy consultant for residential homeowners in Texas, as well as commercial businesses in Texas and 40 other states. So our goal, I want this to be very interactive as well. If you guys have any questions for me, just start talking, I guess, just ask me the question. Basically, what our goal is to eliminate homeowners' electric bills by helping them go to solar. And it depends what electric company they have, how much offset we can put you on solar. Typically, we're saving folks 40%, 50% off their electric bill. A lot of the time they'll be paying $200 a month for their electric, whereas solar comes in at about $120 for their same electricity needs. Does anybody have any questions so far? Okay, perfect. So the way this starts out, typically we just take a look at your electric bill. We see how many kilowatts people are using a month, and then we build a system appropriate to that. That way you're not overproducing a lot, you're not underproducing and still pulling from the electrical grid. If it makes sense for homeowners, 60-70% of the time it does make sense. We go ahead and go with it. It adds equity into the home. It swings homeowners' net worth by about $100,000 by being in debt over the next 20 years to having an asset on your home that actually provides equity, pours equity into the home. There is also, typically there's a tax credit. Right now, this year, it's 26%. That ends at the end of this year. So currently, it is a government subsidized loan. So they'll give you 26% of the total amount of your solar system back the next year when you go to do your taxes. That tax credit ranges for everybody. Typically, it's between $5,000, $10,000, and $15,000. What they expect you to do with that check is apply it to the loan for your solar. that's what they're giving it to you for. If you do not apply it to the loan, your payments do go up. It's capped at a certain amount. They don't go up that much. But what I typically recommend to homeowners is to take that money and to pay off any high interest debt first, because even if your payment goes up, it's still cheaper than what you were paying before. So you're still saving money or paying exactly what you were before. So you're not out of pocket anymore. But now you have this $15,000 check. You could either apply it to the loan. I told folks to go pay off any high interest credit cards, cars, anything they need to do with that. That frees up some cash flow. Then they can make those payments on their solar system. Now, we do also have a referral system. So for anybody who cannot go solar or anybody who has a good result from solar, we ask that they talk to their friends, family, coworkers, anything like that. All you have to do is refer them to me. If they contact me, I'll walk them through the process. If solar looks good for them, we'll go ahead and go with it. Once they get installed, I'm able to give you that $1,000 referral. Does anybody have any questions this far?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Let's hear
A
it.
big part of solar is, or at least I've heard a big part of solar is that you're able to send your electricity back onto the grid and get paid for it from your provider.
Right.
How does it work for you?
So actually making profit, getting cashed out is a thing of the past now. They do net metering. So what net metering is, right now your meter only runs one way, the power to your house. When you go solar, they're going to put basically a dual meter on there, one that can run both ways, because during the day you won't need any electricity from the grid. You'll be producing from your own solar. That solar gets sent straight to the grid, and then at night when there's no sun out, they send you your own power back. So that's what you're using at night. If they didn't have that net metering, you would have to have batteries so that you have power at night or whenever there's no sun. But thankfully for that net metering, we don't need those super expensive batteries. Batteries, I don't want to scare anybody, but they're expensive. They're about $15,000 for a battery, good size battery. Typically, I don't recommend them to homeowners just because they're so expensive and you might only use it 2, maybe 3 times over the next 25 years. What I would recommend if you're worried about power outages, anything like that, is just getting like a little $500 generator from Home Depot, Ace, something like that, using it while the power's out, and then either keeping it or just return it when you're done using it.
So net metering, if I understood you correctly, is where you send your electricity onto the grid and then the grid sends it back to you. So you're not getting any cash. There's no cash transaction between you and your retail provider, correct?
Correct. Now they do have credits. One of the companies I'm working with, Trinity County Co-op, they only do a 5-cent buyback and they're selling it at 14 cents. So if you're a home in Trinity County, you'd be buying electricity at 14 cents a kilowatt. Now, when you switch to solar and you're producing that yourself, if you overproduce electricity, they credit you 5 cents per kilowatt that'll roll over to next month. So if this month you overproduced, next month maybe you underproduce or maybe you overuse, you'll pull those credits from the month prior, but they're only half credits.
So are all REPs participate in the net metering, or how do you know if a REP participates in the net metering?
We have lists and we're in contact with all the electric companies. We do our research. Most companies do net metering or some sort of rollover or credit system. And if it doesn't make sense, I honestly do advise homeowners not to go with solar if it doesn't make sense for them.
Okay.
In the long run.
Joey, there are a lot of solar companies out there right now. I bet my door is knocked on at least once a week. How does your company set apart? And how do you ensure that you select the right company to go with to install your solar?
You know, that's a very good point. There are a ton of electric companies, solar companies out there. How do you know which is the right one to go with? There's cheap fly-by-night companies. There's very expensive companies like Tesla who promise a lot of great things. Now, our company, I work with Elite Energy Consulting, LLC. We're in North Haven, Connecticut. We started there about 5 years ago and recently moved to Texas this year, just opened our office here in Fort Worth. We are a 4.9 star company, so it's very hard to get reviews. We're almost a 5-star company. Everybody loves Disneyland, but if you go look at Disneyland's reviews, they've only got 3.5, 4 stars. All the ladies love Target. You know, you look at Target's reviews, they're right sitting around the same. I'm not saying we're the best. I'm not saying we're the worst. What I'm saying is we have great customer service. At the end of the day, we're human, right? We may make mistakes. It's how we go about fixing those mistakes that sets us apart from the competition. We're a very customer service oriented company. We make sure our customers are happy and satisfied. If anything goes wrong, we actually have the CEO reach out and he'll walk you through fixing that issue.
So can you talk through the process, Joey? Like, we sit down, do a consultation. Is that with you or someone in sales? Yep. Or how did, you know, and then what the timeline and the process looks like?
Of course. So I'd be helping you through the entire thing. I'm your point of contact from A to Z. I put my email and my phone number in the group chat, so feel free to email or text me. Text is probably the best way to reach me. As far as the initial consultation, it's just sitting down with you, seeing your concerns, seeing what interests you about solar, looking at your electric bill, seeing your electric needs, what you're getting charged for your rate right now, seeing if we can save you money. I have to basically input the amount of kilowatts into our ROM and, our CRM, and see if solar would make sense for you guys, if the panels will fit on your roof, or if you need a ground mount, what adders you'll need, if the roof is in good standing, things like that. If it is something you want, we go ahead, we okay the documents. We have a site surveyor come out within the next 48 hours. They do a survey on the roof, the walls, the electric panels, things like that. As long as everything's in good standing, we can proceed. From signing docs to installation takes between 4 to 6 weeks currently. That's some of the best install times in the country, in the industry. Average install times could be between 2 to 6 months for other companies right now. So we're kind of beating that. Once the panels are on your roof, they need time to kind of heat up and start working. So it takes about 2 months from the time the panels are on your roof to the time you're paying for your panels. So you stay with your electric company, nothing changes for about 2 months after they're on the roof. And then it completely switches over. You're no longer paying your electric company. Now you're only paying your lowered locked in solar rate for the next 25 years. So typically the way we do it is like a home mortgage for 25 years, just because that gives you the lowest monthly rate, lowest monthly price. We are seeing homeowners pay these systems off in 8 to 10 years real time. It's very easy to pay them off. Everything transfers to the new homeowner if you decide to sell your home. So you're not stuck to the solar system. It's just like a mortgage, rolls over to the new homeowner. What was the second part of your question?
You hear you say that once you install solar, you're no longer paying your electricity company. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Now that's the goal, is we set you up at 100% offset. So our goal is to get you completely off of your electric company and completely on solar. Now there are some electric companies that it doesn't make sense to do that. And in that case, you would only get about a 75-80% solar system and still be pulling from the electric company, the other 20-25%, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I know my electric company charges to be connected. So, you know, I know there's some fee there.
And you'll
Yeah.
still have that with solar too. There is a connection fee, and sometimes there's a DG fee as well. Typically the connection fee is only like $10, $20, and the DG fees the same.
Joey, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Texas area, but the electric rates are very competitive, right?
Yes.
So, I talked to a couple of solar folks, and when they did the math, they said it was really hard to make it really, pay out because, we pay a pretty good rate, I guess, compared to most of the country.
Mhm.
What's your thoughts in general about Texas energy rates and the viability of solar just in the Texas area?
That's a great question. So compared to states like California, your energy prices here are great. You guys currently are getting charged between 12 and 15 cents a kilowatt, whereas folks in California are getting charged 35, 40 cents a kilowatt. So you can imagine how high their bills are. Now, in the last year, I've seen electric rates all around Texas double. Last year, they used to be 7 cents, 8 cents a kilowatt. This year, they're 14, 15, 16 cents a kilowatt. Now, Encore is kind of the distributor of all electric in Texas. Encore last year requested nearly $100 million in rate hikes. And that's going to come from all their customers. So your rates are, for one, have doubled since last year and are going to double again within the next 12 months. So as far as solar goes, it's a competitive market, but solar will always be cheaper than your electric company.
Joey, can we a minute? We're talking about 100% coverage versus 75% coverage. I mean, what determines that? Is it the location of the home, the shade? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, there's a ton of different factors that go into the solar system. It could be the way the roof faces, it can be the sunlight production, trees, what electric company you have. A lot of the times it's the co-ops that get the 75% offset just because of either their net metering programs or their DG fees, something in there. I just have to spin it so it makes the most sense for the homeowner. So I don't want to give them 100% system and they're going to be overpaying 4 months out of the year and then they're screwed at the end of the year, So I have to build it correct so that they really are paying less than they would on their electric company.
All right, thank you.
Of course.
You said,
Patrick.
Yeah, payments are 25 years. So basically you're financing the solar system for that long?
Yes, you finance it for 25 years. We've got a 1.99 APR.
So, I mean, the 25-year financing, that sounds like it's a fairly expensive total price. Like if you're just going to write a check for the whole thing. I mean, at 1.9, you'd be dumb to do that. But just out of curiosity, what is the average price?
I get asked that question a lot. What am I going to pay? What's the average price? It's very hard to determine because every house is different. Like I said, it's based on the electrical needs, not like square footage or how many people live there, things like that. Solar systems, I've helped homeowners with very small systems that cost $15K, $20K, and massive systems that cost $120K. So it could fall anywhere in there. I'd say the average is about 40 to 60, somewhere in there. You can do cash. You can put a down payment if you want. With our programs, there's nothing up front. Literally does not cost you a penny to switch from your electric company over to solar. Your return on investment is month 1 when you're saving money. And it's very cool. I've got a little slideshow thing that tells me how much you'd pay over the next 25 years if you were to do nothing with your electric company and how much you would save if you go solar. And man, that savings is something else. I'm seeing people save 80K, 100K over the next 25 years. And it's like, why wouldn't you do that?
Well, yeah, your payment's going to be the same and the electric company can go up each year.
Right. Their delivery fees can go up. I mean, Encore's increasing their rates. With solar, you're locked in. What you're paying is never going to change, and it can actually go down if you apply principal payments. You can actually bring that number down.
25 years, that's that's longer than I've heard most solar systems are kind of warranted for. So what kind of warranty do the solar systems have? So that's question 1, right?
Okay.
But I'm going to ask one more. One more tough one for you, because these are the questions that I have, personally. And then does it increase the cost of roof replacement? We're in Hale Alley here in Texas. So does it increase the cost of roof replacement, and how does that work, if you have damage?
That's a great question, Chris. Thank you. So for our warranties, we actually do have 3 different warranties. All 3 of them are for the 25 years. Even if you pay the system off before that, our warranties will still cover for the 25 years. First one is kind of a roofing and penetration warranty. Obviously, the panels go on your roof. You're going to have to drill them and put the panels up there. If there's any sort of damage or leaks at all from our installation, we will fix those completely free. Like, it doesn't cost you guys anything. The second one is a production guarantee. So what we promise you to produce at the end of the 25 years, you will produce. We know about electronic degradation, and we know they're going to produce more in the beginning. And what we're promising and what we're warranting is the production at the end of the 25 years. The third one is kind of a bumper to bumper warranty, kind of like in the car industry, they'll cover everything. Same thing with us. If you've got the panels up on your roof plane and say there's a huge storm and a tree branch falls down and knocks a couple panels off the roof and damages the roof, that's all covered. We'll come out, we'll replace those panels for you and fix whatever plane of the roof was damaged. Now the hail question, I get that one a lot. I get every homeowner I talk to, what about hail? So our panels are very sturdy. They are rated for softball size hail at 200 miles an hour. So they're literally stronger than your roof is. So it's kind of like an added layer of protection having them up there. Now, if you were to replace the roof around your panels, it does cost to take the panels off and put them back up. I can't remember what it costs off the top of my head, but I can check and I can get that for you, Chris.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
All right. Any other questions for Joey? It looks like we got about 9 minutes left. So
Joey, I have a question about construction, just picking up on that. Well, I'm imagining that your team would come out and inspect the roof to make sure it's strong enough or appropriate to support solar panels.
Correct.
My roof is pretty steep, and my roof is made with concrete tile, which is particularly brittle. I mean, what do you guys do to ensure that the roof is appropriate for panels, or would you not complete a project if the roof isn't appropriate for supporting panels?
If it's not appropriate, we will not go through with the process. As far as steep roof, we can do that. Clay or concrete tiles or shingles, we can do that as well.
Okay.
There is an adder for shingles like that, tiles like that, because they are so brittle. We pretty much know we're going to wind up breaking some. So we cover it.
Okay.
And then we'll replace them for you. But yeah, we reinstall on those, no problem. We install in New Mexico, California, Arizona, and those types of roofs are very common out there.
Gotcha. And do you do any, I guess, roof reinforcements that are needed to make sure it can support the system? Or, I mean, how does that work?
Not that I know of, we don't do any reinforcements. The panels are ultra light. They're about 5 foot by 3 foot, and they only weigh 40 pounds. So it's about 2 pounds per square foot. So most roofs can take the weight, but we won't install on any area or plane of the roof that wouldn't be able to take it. If it's the whole roof that can't do it, we do have ground mounts as an option, and we can put the ground mount anywhere in the yard and along the back fence, whatever. We can make it kind of a covered awning if they have livestock or if they want a carport. What we do is we wrap the cost of a carport into the loan, so they still don't come out of pocket anything at all. Then they've got a brand new carport with solar on it, powering their home, and they're making one bundled cheap payment every month.
Cool. So you're going to put your information in a chat, or did you not, about getting a free, I guess, estimate and inspection, I guess? Is that how it worked? What's the offer?
Yeah, so it's the consultation's free. I'll walk you through the process. It's all free. See if it's a good idea for you. Answer any questions anybody has. help you through the process. Like I said, from A to Z. I'll be with you the entire way. If it's something you want to do, we go through docs. I'll be there for the inspection on the house. I give you updates on where you're at with approvals through the city, through the electric company, the solar company, when you're set for install, when it's set to turn on, sort of all of that.
I did put his information from our member directory. It's right there for all of you. He has his phone number, his email, the name of the company as well. And I'm going to do it again here for everybody that just missed it.
Yep, I see it.
But I want people to start using our chamber directory because there's a lot of really good contacts informations on there. And if you don't go check us out, you don't know that they're there. So go click on that and get his information from the chamber website directory. All right, Chris, you want to close us off?
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Joey. Really appreciate it. Very informative. It was nice to be able to talk to someone that wasn't trying to directly sell me like I get at the door all the time. So kind of get some of those questions that have been lingering in my head as I consider, going solar, as my, electric bill is approaching $500 a month. So really, really appreciate your time. So please, everybody, go and check out Joey, give him a call, do a one-on-one, support him as, he supports our chamber, which is great. But I wanted to open it up and maybe turn it over to Irving for announcements. So if there are any chamber events coming up in the next couple of weeks that we should know about.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, everybody. And thanks, Joey. This is great. I'm always looking for ways to add value to all of our membership. Yeah, it's start of a new month, right? So I love it because there's tons and tons of opportunities for us all to meet in person. It's kind of fun to meet in person. It's great to put a face to a name, even though we're seeing everyone virtually. It's just a little different, So first of the month, let's see, what do we have the first week of the month? I'm trying to remember everything off the top of my head. Alex is on the phone, on the line. So why don't you guys announce your meetups? Chris and I lead a Business and Bullets meetup, third Wednesday of the month at the Mission Ridge Gun Range. We meet at 5:30 for networking, completely free. Come check out the facility. If you're inclined to and want to stay to do some shooting, we shoot from 6:30 to 7:30. We always do drawings and raffles, give away like a free session, some ammo, whatever. Definitely come and join us, network. And if you're inclined, come shoot. It's an awesome facility. So again, that's the third Wednesday of the month. Mark it in your calendar. Alex, why don't you tell us about your meetup in Barrel and Bones?
Yes, second Tuesday of the month, 6 to 8 p.m., downtown Carrollton, Barrel and Bones. It is not free, but they do have veteran specials on drinks and food. Some of the best half-price burgers, some of the best Taco Tuesdays in the area. And like I said, drink specials because you're a veteran. Just make sure they see that you're a veteran. They'll give you a discount.
And those
Otherwise,
are great.
Look forward.
And those are great burgers.
Yes, they are. Take care, everybody. Good to see you.
Christine, tell us about your meetup.
So we have a meetup in Crossroads at the Prairie House Restaurant on 380 in Crossroads, just off of 380. So it's great. The food is phenomenal, and it's just a really cool time just to come hang out and get to know each other.
And when is that going to be meeting up this month?
That is the second Tuesday of the month at 11 a.m. And this month it's the 13th.
And Lloyd has one, and McKinney,
Yep.
right, Lloyd?
Lloyd, tell us about the McKinney meetup.
Wednesday, first Wednesday of the month, McKinney, Cedar Circle at Delaney's Irish Pub in McKinney. I put a little flyer in the chat for that, so check that out. Great food up there. Great opportunity to grow your circle of influence. Thank you.
On the chat or in the chat, I am putting the events page for our chamber where you can get all of the information in case you forgot. That is a link that you might want to check and save on your phone, your notes, and then refer to, right? So that you know when and where all of our events are taking place.
Including Paul's event, which is very well attended.
Yes. Paul, do you want to tell us about your event?
I would like to do that. Thank you. So our Collin County Veterans Coalition meeting is going to have excellent food and an excellent speaker on the 20th of this month, which is a Tuesday. Third Tuesday of the month is going to be at the Plano American Legion. And I'll talk more about this next week. But the price is right. It's free. All you have to do is come and enjoy yourself. So if you're not coming, you're missing out. If you are coming, you are getting a fantastic reward for no cost. Paul Hendricks.
All right. I think that is it. Thank you so much to everybody for being here. Thank you for our guest speaker, Joey. He is going to be attending some of the in-person networking events. So come meet him. Great person to meet. I will see you guys next Friday in some of our in-person events. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Have a great holiday, everybody. Have a good long weekend.
Bye, everybody. Happy Labor Day.
Be safe out there.
Hey, Christine, did you copy the chat? It's disabled for me.
That's weird. I should have it automatically copied. You want me to send you a copy?
Please. Yeah, it just says at the bottom, it says chat disabled.